Hey guys, Cynical back here with another video, and today I'm going to be trying one of TikTok's most popular acrylic paint markers. So I saw this on my TikTok feed one day, and they're acrylic paint markers that are fine tipped by Grabby. I saw all the art that was being done with it, and I couldn't help myself. I just had to splurge because I was wanting like a Posca pen stuff. So yeah, it comes in 28 markers. This was actually pretty cheap. I think it cost like 18 bucks for me with all the discounts that they had. But yeah, 18 markers. These are all the colors. I've tried a little bit of it before on my previous Sketchbook page, so I know that they actually work. It is off camera, but we're gonna be doing our own kind of little drawing today. I finished the sketch for this, and we're gonna be drawing Maka from Soul Eater. No reason, just needed someone to draw. So I have the sketch here. I have 2 headshots and like a half body. I don't know how this is gonna go. I just want to get straight into it. So yeah, I might have a voiceover part come up or not. I'm thinking her colors are kind of desaturated. So I like her character because they have like she has like she has dark colors and she's like light colors, so we can kind of test like which markers we want to use. So I'm thinking this is for her jacket, maybe for her hair, this one. This is for her skin, and then she has a red skirt. The red doesn't really look red here. Well, I guess this is red, but this is like too dark of a red, so no. Yeah, so, and her eyes are kind of green, so I'm gonna start with the headshots just to see how this is gonna go and how the colors are gonna be cohesive with each other. But yeah, usually I start with the skin. Let's get into it. So since I've tried these markers a little bit before, I kind of know how to like get the ink out. So for you to do the ink out, actually, I think I should have a separate free page for this one. Yeah, here, because like I don't want to mess up this whole like spread or whatever. So you have to like kind of press down on the paper and let the ink reach the tip here. This is kind of like really orangish. I wasn't expecting this, but you know, it is what it is. With acrylic paint markers, things get covered up really well, so most of the sketch lines here are going to be covered up with this. You do have to wait for certain things to kind of, how should I say this, dry, or it might look a little streaky, I've noticed. So since I don't really do a lot of traditional art, I probably am doing this in a kind of wrong way or whatever. Maybe I should zoom in so you guys can see a little bit better. What I say. So my sketch is kind of a guideline for me with this. Since I can constantly just go over stuff, it's not really a big deal. I don't think I'm gonna actually like mess up stuff, but I do have guidelines here, like this nose right here. I'm just gonna yellow it and just say, oh, this feels kind of dry. Maybe I didn't like fish it out too much. What do I think of these markers? I think they're actually pretty okay. I don't know how paint markers, like other acrylic paint markers, are like, so it's kind of, yeah, I guess. The sketchbook I'm using is multimedia paper, so it should hold up to all the messed up stuff we're going to be doing to it today. On camera, I'm just like getting the ink out by like pressing down. So during this part of the video, it's pretty funny because I was kind of struggling with what colors I really wanted to use for this drawing. Like, I ended up using a different color for her nose and stuff like here, but man, at first it was a struggle, man. I was just like throwing colors in there that I thought looked good, and then it looked kind of off and I had to repaint over it. So I guess that is a good thing about these acrylic paint markers. You just paint over stuff that you've messed up and fix it, and it won't look that bad actually. So yeah, that's a good plus side on for these things. I'm struggling a bit with this marker here because it's like really dry, and I keep like, oh, it's getting like streaky in the hair. I don't think there's much I can do with the hair with this marker. Oh, dang it! I just put it on my hand. I use this color to line her lines or whatever. At this part, I kind of started experimenting with what colors I wanted to use for her skin and other things, you know? So it started looking a little bit better here. Yeah. Just enjoy the little speed paint I have here. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. I have the habit of wanting to get it perfect, but that's whatever. I don't know what a good shading color for this would actually be. So I didn't really use like a legitimate shading color for her hair. For now, this is where we are at. Our first one is done. That took kind of longer than I thought it would. On to this one. And it should be a little quicker since I know what colors I want to use. Back to time-lapse mode, y'all. Back to time-lapse mode. Oh, and of course this one. This one was the easiest one to do because it was like the smallest one, and I already figured out what colors I wanted to use. So yeah, this is the fastest one. I would say it's like my least favorite one too, but that's neither here or there. Just enjoy the speed paint. We finished the second one. It's not dry yet. The other one's dry though. It feels really rough when it's dry actually. Now we have our last one that I need to zoom out for actually. Okay, moving on to the last one. You see we finished these ones over here. Very simple. Oh, I think I need one more thing. These markers are nice, but they're kind of streaky. If they had like more of a bulkier instead of tip, filling in stuff like this wouldn't look as streaky or bad. And some of the markers feel kind of dry. I said I was done with this, so I kind of want to fix this part. But I think the colors look cute. My color theory isn't the strongest. This could be improved a little bit more, but oh, forgot about her tie. Okay, on to this one. This one's way bigger. Way harder to, yeah, this one is way harder to do. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try to make it simple as possible. I'll probably start with the background first. Just realized it was not recording this whole time. Wow. So all the markers are getting really streaky, unfortunately. I had to kind of like clear my throat a little bit. And I know there's like a way to reload the markers, and I thought it was just like I had to press down and stuff, but it's still streaky. I kind of like closed the markers up a bit to see if they would the ink will come back. If you guys know how to work these markers, let me know like how to get the ink to come back. But it's looking like this illustration is probably going to be very streaky, to be honest, which is okay, I guess. I don't know, because this is more of like a test of the markers. This is not like meant to be an actual like solid drawing. It's my sketchbook anyway. So I'm gonna try for her hair. So like the streakiness was from the this one and the black. I saw someone on TikTok use the black one and they filled up the whole page with this, But for some reason when I'm doing it, it's just not cooperating with me. Oh my god, I forgot to record again. I'm not done yet. I still have to do her skirt and her hand, and I might just end it there at the, like, just do like black streaks here and then do her hand and do some shading for the hand, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's getting really streaky, which I don't personally like, so personally not fun for me. It's interesting messing with traditional art after not doing it for such a long time, though. Especially acrylic paint markers. I only try like watercolor, alcohol markers, but I haven't tried acrylic markers and acrylic stuff. So it's kind of fun to see how opaque it is, but it's not really covering well, probably because it's fine tipped markers or whatever, so yeah. Ah, this is so annoying. Are Posca's like this? Oh man. All this like pushing, y'all don't see it, but off screen I'm doing this. I'm trying to do an outline around her and then we're gonna call it done. The drawing done. It took way longer than I thought it would because the ink is not me struggling with getting the ink in the correct to come out correctly, so. And then I'll get my final thoughts, y'all. I am done. I am about to put these markers up real quick and then we can wrap it up and I'll show a close-up of my drawings, all of them here. Alright y'all, so we are done with all our drawings. Let me do a close-up of them. They're very rough. I don't usually do traditional art or of any sort. Usually I'm mainly a digital artist. So this is a lot of like trial and error. Plus I don't know much about acrylic paint markers and I haven't used this one except for the one time when I first tried out the markers. And definitely this time was easier to use it because they were fresh and new markers. I think they sat a little bit and the black ink marker, some of the markers just dried out and it was hard for me to get the ink back, which sucked, which was really annoying. It made the drawing time take a little bit longer because of that. All in all, I like these markers. They were a great price. This is a good intro into acrylic painting or the medium, I guess. So yeah, maybe I'll do more videos like this in the future if you guys like this video. So yeah, see you guys later and have a nice one. Bye. And I have a bunch of freaking paint over my hands. Sucks. But anyway, bye y'all. Bye.